One day he just completely changed the script and was like, hey, like, I'm very uncomfortable with you being fat.
Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So our today's topic is about story time of this beautiful lady's breakup story, and also aspiring about how she thought she had found the love of her life until he dumped her for the most shallow reason. Why? Because he thought she was too fat. Yeah, I know. But what happened next? Kindly listen to her story. At the end of the story, I will share my own thoughts. Please don't go away.
When I was in high school, I never dated because I was always afraid that I would be made fun of for my body or that I would be rejected because of my body. So I completely became immune to talking to boys, which I thought was what I wanted back in the day. And I ignored it. Anytime a guy would come up to me to try and get to know me or date me or whatever, I would completely just like ignore them. And I said, you know what, I need to wait until I'm emotionally and mentally ready to take a breakup or to take and handle if someone comments on my body. But I knew that at that point I was way too emotionally weak and way too insecure about my body to accept any type of criticism, comment, or even to have someone simply look at me. And just the idea of having someone look at me naked to me at that point was terrifying. So I waited until college and all my fears came true. I met this one guy and people told me immediately once I met him, they were like, hey, you shouldn't really be talking to this guy. He's not really good news. And we dated for a few months, and all of a sudden he just changed his script on me. He went from like, oh my God, you're so beautiful and perfect and blah, 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 blah. Mind you, this was the first time that I ever received any type of physical affirmations from a guy that were positive and that made me feel pretty and that made me feel desired. And one day he just completely changed the script and was like, hey, like, I'm very uncomfortable with you being fat. And it took me by surprise. I had no idea that's how he felt because I looked the same way. The day he met me until the day we broke up, I looked exactly the same. And I was my pride would not allow me to forgive. And you said, all right, that's your decision. Let's go move on. And I was way too hurt and my pride was way too strong for me to allow him to know that he had hurt my feelings. And then a few weeks or months later, he calls me, or a friend of that we had in common calls me, and says that his mom had passed away getting lipo. And it was it really shook me. It really shook me. I never met his mom, but he would make me talk to his mom on the phone. He'd be like, this is my future wife, like, blah, 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 blah. And once I found out that he was going through this, his mother passed away, I called him and I said, hey, I heard what's going on, just to show him my love and support, even though I was still hurt about what everything done to me, but this was huge. And on the phone, he goes, hey, I just want to let you know that you should never let anyone tell you how you should feel and do with your body.
So body shaming is a pervasive issue in our society. It's unacceptable that someone would dump their partner based on their weight. It's not only hurtful but also damaging to one's self-esteem. But it's important to remember that our worth and value come from within. We should focus on cultivating self-love and acceptance rather than seeking validation from anybody. But here is the thing. This beautiful woman's story is not just about breakup. It's about realizing that your worth isn't tied to your weight, your appearance, or anyone else's approval. I'm so glad that he left because this woman is so beautiful. And while his words hate, they also gave her a push she needed to love herself unconditionally. So if you have been made to feel like you are not enough because of your body, this is to remind you you are worthy, you are beautiful, and you deserve love, just as you are. Don't let someone else's shallow standards define the boyfriend who dumped this partner for being fat. I want to say that your actions were unacceptable. You missed out on a very incredible person because of your own insecurities and bias. Thank you guys for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to leave a sweet message for this beautiful woman. And don't forget to also subscribe, like, and share this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.